Hey, what is up, Reactorites? It's time for the Nerd Reactor stream. We're going to talk about all kinds of nerdy stuff. And I'm with, over here, Tiffany.
Yes.
And Lewis.
I just realized
Lewis is doing his freezing face.
There we go.
And wow. It's been a pretty productive week for you, right, Lewis? On your streaming?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, I think we've grown a bit, and I want to thank the audience over there at Nerd Report and the community here. And John, thank you for having me here. We're seeing some of your people here go over there and give us some love, and I'm happy, man.
Oh yeah. And what was it? The biggest news? What was it? We were talking about Sonic. I think we were talking about Sonic. And then there's this whole Netflix thing, and I can hear the city of LA right now.
Is he in LA? Is this live?
This is live footage in downtown LA right now. Let's see if people are practicing their social distancing.
No. Everyone's cheering because it's the 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock cheer.
Oh, so every time it's 8 o'clock, people are cheering?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
I did
Like-
hear
the cars
about
beeping.
this. No one cheers in my neighborhood, though.
No?
No.
Yeah, everyone's
I
blinking
wonder-
their lights.
I wonder if they all know what they're cheering for. Or some guys like randomly cheering like, yay, I don't know what we're doing, but I'm going to flick the lights.
Look at this distraction.
That's crazy. I don't think I see anything over there.
Yeah, it's not as crazy.
But yeah, I think the biggest news I want to talk about right now, today, the cancellation of San Diego Comic-Con 2020. And Lewis, I think you talked about it a bit earlier today on your channel.
Yeah.
And right off the bat, I don't know, how do you guys feel about this?
Who first?
Let's start with Tiffany. Tiffany, you go first.
I mean, I knew it was coming, but like, it's still an uneasy feeling because it's like, we have more of this to come, and I was kind of hoping that maybe something would happen, but it just wasn't realistic.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because it was like inevitable, right? Like no one's really surprised.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't know if anyone's
super surprised, but like,
And I think-
it's just sad.
Yeah, right after that, like two other events were like confirmed canceled, but we'll talk about that later. Lois, what are your thoughts?
It was going to happen regardless of what stage we were, as far as like how many infected people, whatever, because a lot of people don't understand this because they're not really in the industry, but a lot of the stores there, when you go into the main hall, they rely on imports, and all the import companies are not shipping out, or they're back ordered. And also there's a issue of the comic book distributors, like Diamond had announced that they shut down. So there's no new comics. That's another issue. The films have been put on hold. So like, let's say, not that I'm saying that this is going to happen, but let's say tomorrow we hear, hey, that's it, done. We're done. No one's going to get the virus anymore. Still can't have it because now you have to get back into the flow of things. So
Yeah.
that's another thing. I do want to touch up on a few things where people are like cheering on the fact or happy that Comic-Con's not happening. But some people are doing it and they're saying, oh, good, because they don't like Comic-Con because of all the stuff too many people, whatever. It's not something really to celebrate, even because there's a lot of people that depend on that show for their livelihood. And to celebrate, I mean, I know what you're saying, but I consider this a defeat all around. A defeat because we haven't taken care of the Bud Light, right? Virus. A defeat because there's a lot of people that do depend on that 1 year of getting their $20,000 fix for the rest of the year to put food on the table. I'm not talking about Star Wars or Lucasfilm or what that. I'm talking about like the John,
The smaller people.
Mom and pops, correct.
Yeah.
And so before you cheer that on, as a good thing. It's not really at all, no aspect of a good thing, in my opinion. But
It's a horrible
Yeah,
thing.
it depends on who you are.
yeah,
Yeah. If you're trying to like stop the spread, it's a good thing. But it's still hurting a lot of businesses because of this. So the point is like the whole thing is just sucks and
Mhm.
it's tough. JR. Hot seat.
I'm just glad. I'm glad they didn't make us book the hotel. before they did that.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That'd be
because
like
what is it?
another cancellation.
Another cancellation. And then even if you did book through, what was it? On Cheap, whatever. What's the site?
On ramp, I don't know.
On Ramp, On Cheap, the official San Diego Comic-Con hotel site where you book through it. Even if you do it, they're going to refund you and it's going to be an automatic process. If you're worried about like trying to do things manually, if you book through that on Cheap, they're going to take care of you. And
Yeah, but I do like what they're doing with the badges, though. Like you have two options, either full refund or rollover to 2021.
oh yeah. Taylor says, "What up? Hello everyone." So what up, Taylor? How's it going? Thanks for coming to this chat. Yeah. And what was it? You can get the badge, refund the badge, or save it and transfer it for 2021. And I think for us, we can just transfer it for next year. And I'm not sure if it's going to be an issue later on where people from 2021 is going to be waiting. Say, oh no, the 2020 people's got reservations. What about us 2021 people?
There's always going to be people like complaining about Comic-Con, but I also stated in my video that I think it's important, and I'm not trying to pimp out my video or anything, but I really do feel this way, is that sometimes we have to, with Comic-Con, people love to complain, me included, no hotels, too many people, blah, 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 but at the end of the day, maybe it takes us losing something in order to appreciate it. Kind of like a relationship with someone when you neglect them and then they leave you and then when they're gone, crying.
Yeah.
I think we've all been victims or done that before or seen it in a movie.
It's like I'm trying to think of like, before this whole thing happened, before a lot of events were canceled, we were excited. Like, let's say with the badges or confirmations, like, oh, we're going, and then let's plan things. Like even us here at Nerd Reactor, we even planned things with our group. I know JR, me, we've been planning on, who's going to go join us. And it's, I don't know why there's like another angle here.
What?
There's two JRs right now.
He logged in twice. That's why.
Yeah, but one of them has better feedback.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to use that.
And so we were excited, and I'm excited about all the events, and now a lot of the people in Nerd Reactor are kind of sad or disappointed.
Right. And
I don't know if you and your team, Lois, were disappointed.
Well, of course, I take it as a vacation. There's an echo coming in, but I hope it's not me. But it's like our vacation type of thing. I love the heat over there in San Diego. I love the people. I think saying, "Oh, well, let's just put it online" is bullshit. I think people need to interact more and be more accepting of humans around them. And then we have the this all day, all year. Just one time out of the year, we want to go out and dish Facebook and meet people. I want to meet Tiffany. I want to meet up with John. I want to meet up with JR.
Have met me before.
I've met you before?
Yeah.
Was I okay? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
You just didn't know who I was.
Oh, you introduced yourself and I just went, eh?
No, it was just like we were with other people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nick's all like, I'll never get to go to Comic-Con. No, because Nick is actually.
I want to be where he's at. Is that where you live, brother?
Yeah.
He doesn't invite? That's beautiful. He has the best house.
I just moved in like a couple days ago.
All right, cool. Looking forward. Another reason to look forward to this ending. JR's going to invite us for coffee.
Oh yeah.
Coffee? No, I got Jameson.
Mandy's all like, I want to meet John. And but yeah, Nick is actually one of the guys that wanted to go to Comic-Con. He's part of the Nerd Reactor team, and for sure he wants to go next year. So hopefully nothing happens. There's like no second wave, and things go as planned.
Well, let's be real. Not really nerd stuff. There's gonna be another wave. Let's be real, because there's always gonna be the incubating. There's gonna be someone gets it because it's their weather's just right in the world.
No, don't talk about that.
Well, but let's be prepared, right? Let's be prepared.
Gonna happen.
Yeah,
Always be prepared, but
yeah, and then
you want to hope not.
Yeah, no, I hope not. But let's be ready, because if it comes, we're ready to beat the crap out of it, right? There's gonna be another. There may be a 20, right? But we're ready now. We got this. That's the good part.
Let's wait for the vaccine.
And then hey, those suckers evolve, man. They want to survive too. They're like us, right?
We don't talk about vaccines either.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't talk about anything now.
Because it's all false promises. We don't know what's gonna go happen.
Correct. Like when they're telling you a year, it could be tomorrow, hopefully, but maybe 20 years.
Oh God, I gotta grow old in this quarantine.
You're in the best place here, man. I'm looking at that. You got the nice view.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Nick's like, I heard the normal flu is being included in COVID numbers.
I've heard that too, but we'll find out later. Now is this time for sadness. I don't know if the process of mourning for the loss of Comic-Con is over yet, and I don't know how you're dealing with it, or you're like, yeah, we got next year.
I'm a little sad because I'm no longer a professional. Like, I was a visual effects artist forever, and so like that's another year taken off of my thing, because I redid mine right before I stopped being a visual effects artist.
So it counts towards that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I have like next year left, I think, for getting free badges. So I'm like, don't go away.
Oh, poor you, free badges.
The rest of us are like paying like $230 now. Holy crap!
So I'm
yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know if I will honestly go.
Next year?
Yeah.
You're gonna go next year, right?
Like after, well, I have like one more year, I think, left. But after that, I don't know.
You're gonna go. You're gonna miss it way too much. Come on, 2 years. You're gonna miss it.
Tiffany, just talk to me and we'll work out something. But what was it? There's like more than just
good.
What was that?
That didn't sound right.
Okay, how do I make this sound good? What is it?
What do I gotta do for this?
I'll just hook you
I
up.
hope
There
it's
you go.
not what you made me do, John.
No comment.
I'm not paying for a year of your website having a dedicated server again.
The point is, everyone here in this panel, I take care of everyone here. So
Wow, that doesn't sound right either, but I'll take it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, there's no way to make it sound better. So let's move on to the next topic. What is it? Anime Expo. Anime Expo has been canceled too.
I don't go there.
Yeah, no, but it's weird. Like, Comic-Con announces it, and all of a sudden, Anime Expo announces it. So they're
Look,
shit.
at the end of the day, I think they all talk to each other. Like I have Nuke the Fridge. I talk to Nerd Reactor.
Yeah,
we collab on stuff. We're in the same business.
Here's a real question.
You do
Does
poorly?
Nuke the Fridge? Does Nuke the Fridge collaborate with Nerd Report?
Yeah,
as a joke.
You're
the same person.
Personality, yeah.
Well, look, this is what we're gonna do with Nerd Report. Nerd Report is gonna be all TV, all podcast, and Nerd Report does studio stuff. Now, John, we've been on some live podcasts before where we want to say we want to just we don't want to be in a suit, all like professional. We just want to chill, relax, and stuff like that. It's not really studio stuff, so I keep the studio stuff on Nuke the Fridge. You know what I mean?
No, understandable.
When is Star Wars Celebration again? What, like that's like
2021.
Yeah, it's every 2 years or something.
Oh, you're talking about like what if it was for this year or?
Yeah, isn't it?
It's supposed to be in August.
Okay, so that's
but not no more. I think
that's going to be the same as the Olympics.
Yeah. And then there was another event, Anime Expo, and then also Gamescom. Like I don't think Gamescom is going to happen.
Yeah. Any gatherings through in the next 6 months.
I agree.
My niece literally just messaged me and she was like, I really want to come down and visit you. Like I'm graduating and I want to go to California and have a vacation. And I'm like, are you not paying attention
just message you? Yeah, tell her to turn on the TV.
But she like works in the hospital field. And I'm like, no, honey, it's bad down here. But I would love for her to come, but
now's not the time.
Sadness.
Yeah, definitely not the time. All these, so all the July and after events are being canceled, and I know a lot of the anime fans there's like people like for Comic-Con, for Anime Expo, they really want the event to happen. They're like, who cares? Like we'll tough it out, and if somebody dies, oh well. Or
Yikes,
there are like some fans that just wants Anime Expo to happen. They're like adamant about it.
Of course,
like, they don't care about what's happening.
Is it that 75-year-old man wearing a skirt?
I don't know. No, I think it's like
kids that I saw last time.
I'm not sure who it is, but it's just there are those vocal groups. There are even the vocal groups about Comic-Con.
Yeah,
like exhibitors and attendees.
Exhibitors are dying. They're drowning, man.
Yeah,
they're drowning.
Yeah.
That's
everyone wants their livelihood back.
We're not really. It's easy to say. I'm in a good point right now. I mean, I'm sustainable, right? But most of them are not. They invest $60,000. I got a guy. Remember, you went to Frankenstein, the guy across from me who does a lot of the Godzilla stuff. You know,
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure there's a Godzilla
he gets
dude.
All his stuff from Asia, man, and he was already hurting. This guy invests millions of dollars in his booth, and he's got to get rid of all that product. It's just lagging there, you know.
Wow.
And he's got all the great toys, but where's he gonna dump it? You know?
Yeah. Was it? Who was it? It's not George, is it? George
next to me has a great booth as well. He does like all the stuff that's like purses and stuff for that have pop culture references. Across from me, there's a dude. He does all the Asian imports, the Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla, Voltron. He's packed. I know for a fact that guy has like $2 million invested just there.
Jeez.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's not living large either. He's just middle class, but he's got the loans and stuff like that. So yeah, they're gonna risk death because if they don't have a place to put that out or sell it, it could be death the other way, by being homeless.
So pretty much like, the physical products, nerdy physical products, trying to sell stuff. It's pretty bad time unless you can just sell them
online
and deliver them somehow.
Online shopping is thriving like crazy. Come on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Online shopping is thriving.
You're all shopping here. I know it.
Streaming is also thriving.
Who?
Oh, okay.
Streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Like Netflix.
The cameras are kind of streaming as well. We can't buy any of the cameras we have.
Web cameras.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah,
like Logitech.
You can't buy them. I may, between us and the millions of people watching, I may get rid of these cameras because they're going for like 5 times what they're worth.
Yeah.
And then when all this is over, get myself an awesome camera.
I'll get the red camera.
I've been looking at webcams. They're marked up like crazy on Amazon. It's just not in stock anywhere. I've been looking at those Wise security cameras, and actually they have like a hack in order to turn one security camera into a webcam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
You use like a firmware. You do like a firmware swap on it, so it's like a little like DIY.
You could also
$25.
use your phone.
Well, I'm using my phone right now, and this is kind of perfect.
No, your phone you could put it into a computer and have a better.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
tell me
you
about
just,
it.
So you just go on YouTube. So you can use the outlet, put your USB, and then go into OBS and have a full function. Use this as a webcam.
Oh, I'm sure they existed. Holy crap! Okay, I gotta do that.
Not this phone because this is like the cheapest phone ever. This is the
Snapchat
worst.
right there, right? Yeah.
This is the worst.
Was that an S5?
I'm just kidding.
Is that the phone that you gave him?
Yeah. Because Lewis cracked his phone.
I tell John because he gave me this phone because the other one cracked, and I go, bro, why are you giving me an S5? Aren't we on 20 already? Aren't you supposed to hook me up? What do you have? And he goes, oh, I have the modern one. I go, dude, hook it up. I thought you were my friend.
Yeah, I'll give you the modern one so that I can get the older generation. Yeah.
Nah, just kidding. I really appreciate this. This is working great.
What was it? Yeah, but what was it? Yeah, Netflix. I don't know if you heard about the stocks going up more, and then Disney stocks going a little bit down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I don't. Tiffany, how do you feel about that? Netflix is taking over Disney. It's like, what up?
I don't care. Like, as long as there's things for me to watch, I'm totally fine. I started watching Outer Banks, and I got totally hooked, and I started watching the entire thing. Finished it today. Yeah, I don't know.
The hell is Outer Banks?
Banks.
Oh, like Banks?
Yeah. Basically, it's like a treasure hunt type action thing. But
is it a reality show?
No, not a reality show. Just like kind of like everyone's been looking for this gold for years since the beginning of time or whatever, and then they find some clues and go running around. It's pretty good, but I was a fan. Obviously, I couldn't stop watching it. I literally started it yesterday, and I couldn't stop. So
yeah, Netflix.
A bit
Disney,
of an update on that.
Down.
A little bit of an update on that. The party's actually over for Netflix.
What do you mean?
Well, according to Variety, shares for Disney rose 4.5%, closing, at a 38-day high, and because the federal guidelines have been set on a timetable, and now that we know, we have an idea of when people are going to start to try to go back into normality. The investors have reinvested into Disney. So it's boosted the market for them, value up to them a lot. And Netflix actually only had like a 2-day
lead.
Yeah, 2 days that they were higher than Disney. So basically what we're looking at is had nothing to do with Netflix taking over Disney. It was just
it's a hyperbole.
It's a hiccup. Yeah.
But no, it's good. So the party may be over for Netflix, but we can still do.
It's not really Netflix. A party over. Let's be fair.
Watch parties. We still do watch parties.
Yeah. But I prefer to be Netflix because they only have to worry about one thing: streaming and creating content. Disney has to worry about like 1,000 things, right?
Yeah, everything else because theme parks. No one's going to a theme park, so of course that's going to be affecting Disney and movies. Black Widow, etc.
ESPN,
all that stuff.
Yep.
But there's some good news. Like watch stuff at home.
Up to too.
What is it?
May the 4th. All that stuff.
What are people doing?
May the 4th. Disney announced that they will be, or Disney Plus announced that they will start or released 8 episodes of I'm not sure, I forgot what it is. Mandalorian, making of the Mandalorian. So it's going to be 8 episodes, meaning it's actually going to be more content, longer than the episodes we had. Which I think, how many episodes was the Mandalorian?
I think it was 8, right?
Sounds about 8. Yeah, wasn't a lot.
I don't remember.
It needs to be longer for the second season.
Yeah.
You guys
And
remember, like at the last season of Game of Thrones, they said every single episode would be the movie, would be like a movie feature.
Mm-hmm. Was it?
Yeah, no.
It wasn't. it like skips a lot, and it's short, and the last 2 seasons, boo boo.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the making of though, like all the behind the scenes stuff. I think that'll be fun to see.
I want to see the making of featuring Dave Filoni and him panicking on what do I do? What do I write? Let me choose this actor and this terrible plot with the actor, this new guy that's gonna show up the Mandalorian, but he's not because he's a crappy thief. Tiffany's like, I love that episode.
So yeah, they have the episodes. The first one's episode 101 is gonna be called Directing, and they're gonna be special. This is for Mandalorian on Disney Plus. It's gonna be talking to the directors and their journey into how they got into the process of directing the Mandalorian. And episode 2, which is called 102, is Legacy. Everyone talks about the impact of George Lucas on the series, pretty much. 3, the cast: Pedro Pascal, Gina Carano, Carl Weathers. They discuss the making, and then 4, the technology with Jon Favreau.
We're going to discuss Deborah Chow.
Well, that's the director.
That would be the first episode. All of them is going to be in there. Deborah Chow, Taika.
From what I understand,
Dallas.
yes.
That'll be awesome. That'll be a great first episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just focus on Deborah Chow. Forget about everyone else.
No.
Well, who are you excited to see?
I don't know, Taika and Bryce Howard. I love Bryce Howard. I know you guys don't care for her, but I love her.
Not me. Don't put me there.
Her episode was okay.
Her episode had the best Baby Yoda scenes.
Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't call it fantastic.
Her episode, okay, look, I prefer her episodes over Filoni's, and I prefer her episode over Batman 1989.
What? Whoa. You just went there. You went completely something else. Completely unrelated.
Wow.
Oh,
her episode was good.
It was good. It was there's a village, and then there's Mandalorian. He's like, no, I don't want to take off my helmet.
Some of it didn't feel like Star Wars, but because of the music was a little off and stuff like that. But she had the best Baby Yoda scenes in there.
So it doesn't have to really feel like Star Wars, as long as it's still in that universe and still feels cool. Like Deborah Chow, like it just looks cool. Like how she directs the characters, the stormtroopers. She made the stormtroopers look badass until they get their ass kicked by the Mandalorian. But before he shows up, they look cool.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Yeah. I agree, but I totally also love my Bryce Howard.
I do like the little bit of romance with that one. Just a little bit.
I don't think Deborah Chow gets enough credit.
What do you mean? She gets a lot of credit from us.
From us, that's it. But she should be like the top of Star Wars right now. She should be here in Filoni.
Yeah.
What's the best thing going on for Star Wars right now?
For sure it's not Clone Wars, right?
Clone Wars?
No.
Clone Wars.
In the past year, what is the best thing in Star Wars?
The Mandalorian.
And
who's made the best 2 episodes?
Deborah Chow.
Point blank. She should be all world right now. It should be Jon Favreau only because he's the overlooker.
Yeah.
And Deborah Chow is number 2. Right?
Hopefully
I actually like her directing more than Jon Favreau's.
Yeah, that's why right? In Mandalorian, her episodes like the best. They stand out.
Mm-hmm.
And they feel like Star Wars.
Yep.
You guys excited about Obi-Wan?
No.
Yes.
No?
Not right now.
Yes.
Not right now. Well, she might make the Jedis look cooler compared to how the Jedis were in the prequels, where it looked like amateurs.
Oh, wait a minute. I just forgot something. It's Deborah Chow. Right? So yeah, I'm good. I'm good with it.
Okay.
No, I'll tell you why, because I gotta be honest with you, John. There's a lot of things in my head, and the last Star Wars thing we saw, I'm like I'm overloaded with Star Wars. Like right now, so I forgot that Deborah Chow is actually doing Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
So, but it's in the best hands. But that story is kind of like, I don't know, man. But because Obi-Wan was a hermit, so like to say he went out on adventures, you know what I mean?
Well, maybe he became a hermit afterwards, so maybe this could be before he starts to become a hermit. So maybe the end of the season, he's like, you know what? Screw everybody. I'm gonna hide in this little hut and leave me alone.
Well, it's because a long time ago I had this theory about Obi-Wan, how like as a punishment to himself, he ended his life because he felt like he betrayed the galaxy with Anakin. So his penance to himself was to overlook this child, Luke, right? So to think that he got on a spaceship and traveled, I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard for me.
Have you seen the short film?
What is the timeline of Obi-Wan? Where is it supposed to fall into?
It's supposed to be like between the prequels and the OG.
Yeah. So Revenge of the Sith.
So he's actually pretty pretty active still during that time, I think.
No, he actually left. He dropped off the Luke with Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, and then he walked into the desert.
Yeah. But there can still be adventures. If you've seen the short film called Kenobi, that one's pretty cool. It stars Jamie Costa. He does the Han Solo and Robin Williams impressions.
No, it's a fan film.
How the hell is Luke not going to remember him? He's like 5'7".
He's a baby. You can make him a baby. He's not gonna, when you're a baby, you don't remember anything.
Yeah, you do.
I remember quite a bit, actually.
Do you remember your birth?
No.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll probably be taking.
He's sensitive to the Force, so he should have a feeling.
As a baby. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if he was gonna have a feeling. I think I know you somehow. Like we've met before.
Well, originally they had a theory with the fans. Remember how Luke gets to Dagobah and he goes, "There's something familiar about this place." Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The theory was that Luke and Leia were on Dagobah first, and then they were separated. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and when Leia goes, "Do you remember your mother?" Well, she was beautiful but sad, right? But then people are like, "Well, she died right when Leia was born." It's like, well, I don't know. Leia's Force sensitive, so she could probably remember that.
Taylor's like, I want to see a Darth Vader series as well.
What? I'm not saying anything.
All right, I just put up on the screen if you can look at it, but that's what he's saying. That'd be cool, a Darth Vader series. Him as, I don't know, that would be too depressing, right? He's just killing a bunch of people that disobeys him and chokes everybody out.
Maybe less is more with him. I don't know. It's all about writing,
So maybe...
Because like everyone wants to see more of me, but I'm pretty boring. So like,
no, wait. Let's say Joker. We saw all of Joker in the Joker movie. They pulled that off.
Yeah. But the movie was so good. The movie was so good that please don't make any more.
Oh my god! More of the sisters and the
sisters.
Yeah, the Sith Lord. I want to see all that. And the history of
the Night Sisters
comes from.
The Night Sisters, you mean?
Yeah.
The witches, the Sith witches.
Yeah.
We want to see that shit.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
That'd be too dark.
See that.
That'd be really dark.
Dude, they look like Darth Mauls. Have you seen the pictures of them online?
No. The Dark Sisters. Okay. How about the other sisters? What are they?
No, they're Sith witches. Night Sisters.
Oh, the Sith witches. Okay.
The Night Sisters. That's what I want to see.
What about the other sisters? Like from Clone, or is it Rebels?
Like Aretha Franklin?
Or get out of here.
Hey, check this out, bro. I want you to pull that up.
All right.
Aretha Franklin?
Shit. That's a Night Sister, bro. Wouldn't that be
Dathomir.
awesome? Huh?
From Dathomir.
That's from Darth Maul's planet, right?
Yeah. I think it was in the video game at some point.
Dathomir, is in the video game for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
And it was in Clone Wars.
So that's a cool photo right there. The one where go up. One of them has like their hands up, like about to do something. Yeah, that one.
So from what I understand, they're Force sensitive, but they're not Jedi. But they could they ambush Jedi and kidnap them. So there was a theory that they were going to show up in the Disney Star Wars, but never happened.
Too dark. Way too dark.
Too good.
I disagree because like they've introduced them into the Clone Wars. Like,
yeah, but no one pays attention to those.
That's true. It's
I
like
pay attention. There's
the hardcore Star Wars fans.
A lot of people that'll disagree with you.
I know.
Yeah, but the mass majority, like mainstream, they're like, we just want live action.
I do want to catch up on the animated though. A lot of good stories there.
Taylor, like Jedi versus Sith at the beginning, that'd be cool too. They touched upon that like in some of the movies, and then also a lot in Knights of the Old Republic about how they were. So I want to see that. Like I want to see more of thousands of years before and how the Jedi started, how the Sith started.
Exactly.
And,
all the holocrons and stuff. Sorry, keep on interrupting.
Well, that's the problem, though.
Is that a spoiler or something?
No, the problem with the Rise of Skywalker too, that thing they had that was a cube, that was a holocron.
Yeah.
But they call it a wayfinder. And a wayfinder. So if the cartoons are and I don't even want to argue with this with the Star Wars fan because they find any reason to make it justifiable, but that cube is where it's called a holocron. It was shown in the Clone Wars or one of those cartoons, and then in the movies they call it something else. It's been around forever. The Sith actually has their teachings in there, right? And you activate it, and it has voices from the past teaching the new generation of Sith, and that's what I thought Emperor Palpatine was going to be, which leads me to think there's like 2 movies in there somehow. Like it doesn't make sense that it's a clone. Like I thought freaking what's his name, Kylo Ren was gonna find the Sith holocron, and that's what he found in the beginning of the movie. And then when he activates it, it's Emperor Palpatine, and then he's like, "Teach me the way of my grandfather," because guess what? Kylo Ren is obsessed with his grandfather, so that's why he wants to be like him. Complete the teachings via the holocron.
Everybody wants to be like him.
Right, but him more because but then it was some weird clone, and then like this weird ship. The ships were all built and it's like they can't leave the atmosphere, except I saw one leave the atmosphere in the middle of the movie to blow up a planet. Right? You remember that?
I don't remember much. I just saw it once, and
Tiffany, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't remember that part where they leave the atmosphere though.
It was a cluster, man. It was a cluster. There was too much stuff going on that wasn't really like that could have just been explained.
Important. They could have cut out so much. Like there was things that were like important and they barely touched on them.
Right.
And then they spent so much time on this other crap that I don't even care about. I don't know.
Well, they had the thing too that I'm gonna leave that question up. I know I got an answer for that. But I'm sorry, John, if I'm talking too much. But I'm on coffee. So what was I gonna say? They left too much. We were talking before I got.
I have no idea. Just I saw the movie once.
The holocron.
Was her lightsaber yellow or gold? What's the answer?
That right there is Easter egg for me because originally when the Luke Skywalker toys came out, he had a yellow lightsaber.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Actually, I have a figure. Could you guys give me a second? I have a figure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Let me look.
And Chili's like, the ending of that movie made no sense. We're talking about
Thank
the
you.
which part of the ending? The part where the lady's like, "What's your name? What's your name? My name is Ray Skywalker." Oh,
Most
stop.
ridiculous ending ever. Just the whole
Yeah.
thing was awful.
So you probably can't see it, but his lightsaber is actually yellow.
Oh.
Kind
Yeah, I can hardly see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
You can
Is that
find
supposed
this.
to be? Who's that supposed to be? That's not Luke, is it? That's Luke. Look at his hair; it's so different.
Wow, he's like He-Man.
He looks yeah, He-Man. Nothing like Luke.
Yeah.
You gotta love these, man.
Let me see the hair again. Can you do it closer?
Yeah, hold on. You can actually just look this up and pull it up.
Can you open it?
Retro.
Can you open it up and
Yeah,
go to the camera? He's opening it up.
No, I'm not opening the figure. It has a protector. So
Okay.
if I break this, you buy.
Oh no, this is worth hundreds of dollars.
See the yellow?
Yeah, yeah. What is that? That's not
There you go. Yeah. Nice.
And then see the okay, so what this is, see the yellow? It's a mold of the original 70s one. But this would be like $300 if it was.
What is he holding?
Lightsaber.
That's a lightsaber? That looks like a wand, like a Harry Potter wand.
No, Harry Potter wands look like lightsabers, bro.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Did this figure come out before A New Hope?
It came out. Okay, so this figure is actually a reprint of the 70s one. It came out after New Hope. But they're based on the original ones that, no one cared about until people found out collect them.
I thought like the prequel toy was going to be worth something. I bought like a whole bunch. They're nothing. I even got the Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, the what's the other KFC toys.
Well, that's because you bought Captain Panaka.
Captain Panaka. No, I had like the Darth Vader box where you flip it.
Yeah.
Or it's mirrored and it's like his whole face. I'm like, wow, how did they do that? That's magical. But I was a kid, so I was like easily amazed. But yeah, Star Wars. I don't know if JR, you're gonna join us for Sunday. I think we're trying to like get a bunch of us together for a watch party. We're gonna do a watch party this Saturday. Ninja Turtles, 1990s. And then we're also gonna do one for Sunday for Mortal Kombat. Not sure, Louis, you said you were busy. Tiffany.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill with my son.
Yeah. Tiffany, I forgot what you said. I think I put it on the calendar.
I haven't seen it, I don't think, all the way through.
Oh, you said you're down. You're interested, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Because
your reaction will be genuine.
Yeah. And then JR, I don't know if you're down. Well, you actually asked you about it, but you were quiet.
I can't make any plans right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hot date.
Hot date.
Even
He's sitting over there.
Even if David shows up. David Huang from Really Clever Android. And he does a lot of stuff with us on Nerd Reactor.
I hope he shows up.
No, he's going to show up.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because our panel for Sunday is going to be me, Tiffany, David, and Laura.
Dude, that's a great panel.
Yeah, yeah. Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you're going to love the cheesiness.
It's what?
Think I've seen
Cheesiness.
the entire thing.
Yeah. It's awesome. I love it. I can't wait for the two fight scenes.
But I do really appreciate the older movies that are like pivotal like that. I'm really excited for tomorrow though. I actually have a Turtles cookbook and I made pizza today.
You made pizza today?
Like turtle flavor?
Wow.
They're not turtle flavored. They're turtle like inspired. So like one is like a like meatball with sauerkraut on it, and then another one is pepperoni with sweet pickles. It was so good.
Do the turtles eat that? I just know they don't do anchovy. That's all.
Oh yeah, anything with anchovies, right?
No, I have like a legit turtles cookbook.
Wow.
Are you gonna be dressed like? What are you gonna be dressed up as, or is that surprise people?
I just have a green dress and a green wig. I'm gonna be turtle.
Should dress up as Krang.
Krang.
I don't have the appropriate. If I could order things from Amazon quickly, but I couldn't. Like everything is just aloof. I don't have anything for April.
I want to dress up. This is an easy cosplay. The Rat King. You just wrap a bunch of toilet paper around your face.
Oh my goodness.
People that's like looking for toilet paper. Like, what the hell is he doing with toilet paper? What a waste.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so John,
I'm low on toilet paper. I only have like 2 rolls left. I'm scared.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, I have 2 rolls left. I'm like, ah!
We gotta buy you a bidet.
I love those. Those are great.
They're so warm.
How do you like a bidet that's shaped like 3 seashells?
Wait, what movie is that?
Demolition Man.
Okay, I was blinking.
Yeah.
That's the Taco Bell movie.
Yes, that is the Taco Bell movie. Which, oh my God. Comic-Con, that's a part of the greatest thing of Comic-Con is the pop-ups. And
tell us about it.
I'm not sure it was like last year or 2 years ago, but Comic-Con had a pop-up Taco Bell that's trying to emulate the Taco Bell in the Demolition Man movie, where it's
I remember that.
Taco Bell won the franchise wars, and so when you go there, it's kind of like fine dining and fancy. So when you go to this Taco Bell during Comic-Con, it was like a whole 3-course meal, and it's like the fanciest cinnamon twist I've ever eaten in my life, and fancy little tacos, whatever it is that they have. It's pretty good. I was like, oh man, this is amazing. This is like the best Taco Bell I've ever had. And they had.
I love Taco Bell.
Yeah, I took stuff from there too. the napkin holders, the napkin holder Taco Bell stuff. I can look for it. But yeah, I have it.
You really want to advertise that you stole shit from a pop-up?
It's not. No, it's a gift. I think it's a gift. This is it right here.
No, it isn't, bro.
No, they left it on the table to hold napkins, and I'm like, they don't need this, right?
So they don't have any more napkins to hold, or what?
Yeah, and then you put the napkins right here.
Some dude lost his job over that, dude.
I know. Oh man,
dude, look at the logo. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of funny that you had that handy right there.
I know. What are the odds? Taco Bell, man.
Taco Bell's cool.
They
That's
have
amazing.
the best Instagram ever.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys ever looked at the Instagram? It is so well done for like a food place. Like their Instagram is fire.
Better than Arby's?
Arby's got some good stuff.
Arby's is witty.
Advertising.
Really? I haven't really paid attention.
Oh my God.
I just really I haven't seen Arby's before.
What Arby does is either on Instagram or Facebook, they have these little cardboard cutouts. It looks like origami or something, whatever it is. They do inventive stuff with it with pop culture. So it could be Star Wars related or even video game related, like Final Fantasy. And they would do it where people have to guess what it is, like a character or a sword. And that's from this or that's from that.
That's a bunch of sword, yeah.
Yeah, so Arby is really down with the nerd culture. I'm like, wow, this is amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, so follow their stuff.
Arby's is so far away from me. The closest one is in Hollywood. And I love Arby's so much.
Wait, what do you get there? I don't even know what to buy there.
Oh, I just like the simple
beef and cheddar or something.
Beef and cheddar, yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
They also have like a beef with sauerkraut, melt thing. That's absolutely delicious. I like sauerkraut. If you don't like sauerkraut, then it's not for you.
I think I noticed a trend here.
Sorry.
Don't apologize for what you like.
Here's some sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut. Love sauerkraut.
Oh my God, yeah. But yeah, now I feel like I need to support Arby's because I have not supported them. And out of all the advertisements they have, they're like the best one of the best.
They are. Same here.
They're
Actually,
hard to
Arby's.
find.
They are.
They're not around very many places.
There's one on Sunset in Hollywood.
That's the one
that's
that's
the only one
talking about. Yeah.
that's close to me. And
Like, I don't know what
it's
close, right? Not walking distance for you.
unfortunately.
That's far, dude.
Dude, can you guys guess what is it? There was a top 20 of digital movies like home TV, home movies, whatever you want to call it, including Apple iTunes, Vudu, Fandango Now, Amazon Prime, etc. And this list is done by DEG, Digital Entertainment Group. Top 20 movies for the week of April 16th. Guess what's the number one movie?
Hold up, I got this. Tiger King. Done.
No, that's Netflix.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
This is to purchase.
Sonic?
Purchase.
You're close. Sonic is second place.
Trolls.
That's close.
Trolls is not on this one. Not on this list. Let me see. Is it on this list? It should be on this list, right?
Wait, how about Onward?
List.
Onward it came out recently.
Onward is 11th place. Yes. Star Wars Rise of Skywalker is number one.
Oh, there it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's Trolls on?
Trolls not even on top 20. That doesn't make sense because when did it come out on VOD?
Oh,
like
very
last week or 2 weeks ago?
That's very telling.
What? Well, this is I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I don't know, because like all of my like mom friends, they were all like talking about how they were having like a movie date and watching it and stuff. Like it was blowing up all over my Facebook.
Something's wrong with this list.
I think I know what's wrong with it.
What?
Are you reading this as an article or you got an email?
It's an article.
I got the email for this. I think it's
I got the email.
The PR company that emailed it to me probably is pimping these titles.
Falsely claimed.
Yeah.
What are they saying?
The list is probably stuff that they distribute or they're pushing. You get what I mean? Home entertainment, PR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is weird. Yeah, no, it's like weekly box office top 10 is halted. So the Digital Entertainment Group.
Star Wars is still big. It doesn't matter like what we think, you know. People are still gonna check it out.
Too big to fail.
Wow. Was it Doolittle's number 3?
I actually want to see that movie. I have yet to see it yet. Did you guys see it?
I have not seen it, but I heard many bad things about it. But Robert Downey Jr., you know, he should be able to save that movie, right?
People putting me in fights. I can't see you.
Wait, what is going on? Who would win? Who would win in a UFC fight? Nerd Lecca or Matt Jarvel?
Matt, of course.
No, I'll put my money on you, Lewis. Like when I came to visit, like you wanted to show off like your strength. I'm like, yeah, sure, just punch me, and then like you punch me.
Come on, bro! I would never do that.
I was completely knocked out. I woke up with a black eye.
You know what's funny though? That this is interesting. People think my name is Nerd Lecca. They're like, "Hey, Nerd Lecca!" Like everywhere. Like what if I go out? Like people are like, "Hey, Nerd, can I take a picture with you, Nerd Lecca?" I'm like, "What the hell?" But
that's your nickname right there.
Yeah, Lewis is my name, but that's my Twitter handle. So, but yeah, I mean, Lecca's my last name.
Yeah, people call me Nerd. Like, what up, Nerd?
They call you Nerd Reactor, right?
Yeah. I'm like,
Isn't that funny?
My name's John.
They call me Meet the Fridge.
Yeah.
I've had a few people, and this is cool. They go.
I feel like that's a good sign.
Yeah. I had some people go up to me and go, "Man, thanks for what you're doing for the Latin community." I'm like, what? What am I doing for the Latin community? Man, you're up there. You're doing stuff. You're representing. I'm like, thanks, man. I try. That's cool, you know.
Take the credit.
Yeah, I'll take the credit. Fuck. We have too much of these going on and then that's not how we are, man. That's bullshit. Stereotype.
So you weren't like that back then.
Never was into any of that, man. I was well. I think I pretty much my lingo is the same. You know what I mean? I had to like delete a tear out of my eye once because I had a tattoo. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Watch out for those.
You know what I did? I have a tattoo, a big stamp right above my butt, and it says John real big. It's my hyena. John is my hyena, man.
I got
Coincidence.
one on my butt.
Thank you.
You have one?
Thank you.
I have one.
That'd be cool. If you actually had a tattoo of me like above your ass crack, I'll be flattered.
We need to get out of the house.
Yeah, we're stuck inside for too long.
Please.
I think I'm the only one that's drinking too, right?
Yeah.
No. JR's been drinking. JR has been drinking. That's why I remember at the beginning of the stream, JR was promoting Jameson. Jameson, send us some money.
I'm drinking the girly drink.
Yeah. Oh no, those are good.
They're good.
Like
all the other seltzer ones suck.
5 of those will get me drunk. Not drunk, but like tipsy.
So you know what I've done? I want to ask you guys. I'm going to ask it because shameless plug. We're going to go on Nerd Report later. I think I could get everyone in there if you guys want to come on. I want to ask over there, and I want to ask here is have you revisited a hobby or have you taken up a hobby that you know during these times? What have you done? Because I've done a few things.
That's a great question. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I'm Latino.
No. JR, you go first.
Me, I don't have any. I can't think of any hobbies. I'm still working like double time.
We could do it here. So I want you guys to look right here. John's been here. I set up my DJ equipment. It's right there. See?
Oh yeah, I see it.
And it's actually hooked up into this system. And I go on Twitch. I haven't thought of a secret name. I'm not gonna tell you yet. So I'm mixing mostly EDM stuff because that's what I love. And then I go live, and I'm gonna plan to do that like maybe Saturday nights, real late at night. So that's one thing I've done. And like my room is spotless because I've been cleaning. I've been finding pictures of when I was, in my teens. It's pretty crazy, but it's pretty fun.
Oh man,
what
was it?
So your hobby is making EDM music?
I do have EDM equipment. I did purchase some, so I do have keyboards. That's what I used to do.
Do you have the thing with the buttons? Like,
yeah. Next time you come in, we'll show that off. I don't want to really show too much because I'm not that I'm getting back into it, but I do have programs such as ProLogic, which is a sequencer. I have synthesizers and stuff like that. Because nowadays you get that, it doesn't really cost that much. But yeah, I'm just doing it as a hobby. I'll probably start getting into doing music beds for my videos because there's a lot of copyright issues, right? And I hate free music. So hopefully that's one thing I'll do. And I really always, as a kid, wanted to learn how to play the piano. So I got someone kind of like coaching me a little bit with that because I've always been fascinated with the piano.
You're going to play the piano?
Yeah.
Good man.
I'll try.
Who's gonna coach you? Is it John Williams?
We'll see. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer.
Okay.
So he's gonna teach you the ropes.
He's like one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Really, Hans Zimmer?
Jerry, you've seen him, right? Too.
Who?
What?
Yeah, I've seen him. I saw him at Coachella.
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer. Who did you see?
So good.
Hans Zimmer was amazing.
Jared saw Hans Zimmer at Coachella.
I have a picture with him. I never posted.
I saw him here in LA.
Where? Oh, Hollywood Bowl?
No, it was a smaller venue. It was a place that I'd never been to before.
Is it the Troubadour?
No, not that small.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
listen,
it was
John, I don't
amazing.
want to be rude. Guys over here at Nerd Reactor. But I got I'm gonna send you guys the link and invite you. I'm backstage right now getting ready for the live feed. So I'll see you there, guys.
I'll see you there.
9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock right now. Let me send you guys a link.
And then we'll end the stream here, and then whoever can make it to the next one, we'll make it to the next one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Lewis left, and I don't know if you guys want to plug Tiffany.
Sprinkled by Magic. If you like some crazy Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, anything nerdy stuff, that's me.
JR.
Nerdreactor.com.
All right. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
And yeah, with that, thanks for watching. And then this Saturday, we're going to have the watch party for Ninja Turtles.
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow. I keep thinking like it's like a week later. I don't know what the days are during quarantine. Tomorrow, Ninja Turtles. I'll be there. Tiffany's going to be there. Lois is going to be there. Lunga, Laura, and there's somebody else. I'm not sure who, but we'll figure it out tomorrow. And Sunday, we're going to have a Mortal Kombat watch party. And Jerry, you can probably join us for that. Like, you don't have to be there, but maybe just watch and then.
Of course.
I don't know, something. Yeah. So yeah, join us then. Thanks for watching.
Bye.